What's up, all stars? It's your girl Ebony Cruz, entrepreneur coach. And listen, I had to come to you guys and talk about just being new online, right? Sometimes being new makes us like so super afraid of just doing business. But before I even get to the juice, you want to stay to the very end of this video because I have something I want to give away to you guys, and I want to offer you a chance to come and attend my 5-day workshop that's going to teach you how to use social media to leverage your business. Now, if you guys know me or have seen me around, you might have seen me, talking about social media and how to prospect using social media. So tonight, I wanted to talk to you, the newbie, the one that just has bought into the network marketing program that they're in, the affiliate marketing program that you are a part of, or you're in an MLM, or you're just trying to build your brand with this product, right? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you that all of a sudden, all of the momentum that you had, you're afraid. You're like, how can I do this? Can I do this? I want to talk to you because you are the reason that we are doing. Listen, I got my child working with me tonight. Okay, because tonight was an exciting night. So let me tell you guys about tonight before I go into what we came on here for. So tonight was the campaign celebration party for the transportation campaign that I was allowed to work on, that I was honored to work on in regards to receiving and recognition for just being able to have this particular campaign win. Like, we won in the city of Hillsborough County, or in the county of Hillsborough County. We won transportation. Like, it was super exciting for me to work on something like this because it was very big for my career. But it's not about me tonight. Tonight is about you. It's really about, all of you who are looking to just have that breakthrough in your business. You have been trying to do this for quite some time and you just can't figure it out. Now, I told you when I first started this video, those of you that have bought into MLMs, you have bought into affiliate marketing programs, you have bought into network marketing programs, and you just cannot figure out how to get people to come to you. All right, so as a newbie, let me tell you what I did to start getting success. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background just about me real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you what I did. So started in January of this year with a program that helped me learn how to use social media. And when I started with this program, I really took it serious. I invested the first 2 to 3 months on just studying. It wasn't about, am I going to get sales? It was just about studying the product in itself. And that's how it should be for you. If you're new, and I know you hear about all of the successes that other people have. You may hear about the person who brought you in. They may have made XYZ money. The person who brought you in is probably doing, A, B, and C. But because you are new, you have to own your moment. You have to understand where you are in the program. And right now, where you are is learning the product or the service. All right, so you just invested your money and you need to learn the product and the service. And so what you can do as a newbie to leverage sales online is talk about this journey. See, what happens to a lot of us is when we get started, we don't talk about the journey. We don't want anybody to know what we got going on because remember, we're supposed to be successful 24/7. We're always successful. But that's really not the case. And so you talk about, hey guys, I just bought into, product A, B, and C. I just want to tell you guys, like, I'm super excited being able to have the opportunity to own my own business. I'm super excited being able to have the opportunity to make a living for myself and turn my dream into reality. All right, you're going to talk about that. But we don't talk about that, and you need to talk about that because people who are watching you need to understand, why did you join this? Why did you buy into this product? Why do you think this is going to work for you? All right, that's what you need to do as a newbie. Now, number 2, what you need to do is you need to be able to learn what product and service that you have. Trust that product and service that you have. Use that product and service that you have. Be able to talk about that product inside and out. Be able to know that back office of that product inside and out. Now, the person that you're watching or the person that brought you into this particular industry, they might have been here for 2 or 3 years. They might have been here for 6 or 7 months. You got to understand that you have to learn where you are and accept that moment. That's what you got to do. You got to accept where you are and learn and be patient, okay? When you first come online, I know there's a lot of stories that people talk about you're going to be able to make money in up to 24 hours. This is going to happen. That is not going to be the case. Let me be the first one to tell you, you're not making money within the next 24 to 48 hours. It's not happening at all. You guys are going to have to invest at least 2 to 3 months, and that's just me being honest. That's just something that I did on my own. All right, so once you take the time to learn the product, to study the product, to study the service, whatever it is that you're offering, all right, talk about the training that you're doing to grow. Now, if you're not training, then you need to find a coach, all right? Newbie, you need to find a coach. Find a coach to help you get through this process. If your upline has just sold you on something and you're not able to learn from them, they're not able to train you, you're on your own, find you a coach. Find your affiliate marketing coach. Find your network marketing coach. Find you someone, or entrepreneur coach. You're looking at it. Find you a coach to help you get the success that you need in your business, okay? So we've talked about first just joining the program, just doing it, you know. Talk about that on your timeline. Don't make it a secret. But when I say talk about it, I don't mean sell people on it. I don't mean post your product and ask your friends and family to buy it because it's so great. You just bought into it in 2 or 3 weeks. You don't even know how great it is. All right. So you're going to talk about small successes. If you get a lead based on Facebook, and you posting your post, talk about, hey guys, today's the first day of me doing business online. I just got a lead. Talk about that type of stuff. If you get a sale, and it could be a small sale, talk about it. Being new doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing. Being new is that you're documenting your journey. And what a lot of us do is we don't document the journey. We want people to think that we are amazing in the very beginning. We want people to think that we already got it together. We're already making this type of money. And that's not true. Be honest on the path. Be honest on the process. Be honest with where you are. Own the moment. So that is something that I did. I had to own the moment. All right. So next, okay. So your upline tells you to put. You want to come this way? Your upline tells you to post stuff about. Your upline tells you to post stuff about how great this product is and how well you're doing. Okay. If you're not doing that, if you're not living that, don't post that type of stuff. Be authentic in what you're posting. Don't post how great you're doing if you're not doing great, right? Talk about your struggles, because what's crazy about it is someone else is out there struggling just like you, and they need someone they can relate to. They need someone that can inspire them. Being new doesn't mean that you don't know what to do. As a matter of fact, you being new could probably get more leads than I can get, because people are going to relate to your process and your journey more than me. They're going to think I'm super successful, and it's like I can't be on her level. However, when you're new, that's not the case. When you're talking about, you know, what you've been going through, and you talk about some of the sales that you've gotten, and you talk about how it is changing your life to all of a sudden be a business owner, how many people out there can relate to that? How many people can honestly say that is something that they are going through? It is a lot of folks out there doing that. So be authentic in the process. Be authentic in what you're doing and how you are doing it. Being new does not mean you're dumb. Does not mean you stupid. Does not mean like you ain't making money. It means that you made a decision. You have to commit to it. So what a lot of us do is we make this decision to go into business, but we haven't committed to the process. And if we haven't started making money within that first 30 days and 60 days and 90 days, then all of a sudden the process doesn't work and we buy into a new product. No, we're going to go back. I need you guys to take your time and embrace where you are. Own your moment. You are new to doing business online. You don't know everything and you don't have it together, and that is okay. All right, understand that. Say that with me. That is okay. As a matter of fact, put some number ones in the comment if you know that is okay, that you are new and you do not know what you're doing. But what you do know is you know where you are in this process. Hey, Jazzy Fresh, how you doing, girl? She said I look cute. Woo woo. I am like literally, we're downtown. Are we downtown? Are we like, okay, we're downtown, so I had to figure out. We're downtown Tampa. Okay, guys, and like I said, celebrating like a super, super duper campaign that I worked on as a newbie. And it was amazing. All right. And so I didn't want to miss talking to you all just because I'm at this campaign. But going back to where I was saying is that You all need to just own your moment. Own that I'm fresh in this market. I'm fresh in this game. Talk about how fresh you are. What happens if you notice you're looking at different groups, you see how many people are posting how buy this from me, get this from me, or I've been doing this product for XYZ time. They're just straight lies, and they're not getting any type of likes, any type of comments, any type of support. Own where you are. Talk about where you are. There is somebody that can relate to you, can relate to what you are doing. And if you own it, let me tell you, if you own it, people will trust you, love you, learn to like you, listen to you, by understanding where you are. So own the moment. That's the first thing. Talk about the moment. Talk about, man, y'all listen. I was afraid to invest this, $159.99 a month, because I sometimes don't know if I have this extra $159.99 a month. But I invested it because I believe in myself. I believe this is something I can do. Talk about that. Talk about some of the struggles. Talk about, guys, today I was not able to work my business today because my child had a long day. She was sick. He was sick. I had to pick my child up. I had to do XYZ. Talk about those things. Business is not always going to be great. But as newbies, you got to understand, you have to be able to accept where you are and encourage the next person behind you, because there's always someone going to be behind you. And the thing about it is, that person that is behind you, that person will respect you being honest with what you are doing versus making up this make-believe story of where you are. All right? That's like the number one thing you can do as a newbie. When I started getting leads, I would talk about, oh my God, guys, today I got one lead. What? One lead. It doesn't matter, but I did it. You didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? When I started getting sales, when I made leadership advances, it was because I talked about what I was really doing. I was able to show that. When I started making progress, my family could see it. I shared those moments. I shared those weekends on the beach, hanging out. I shared that stuff because that's what people have to see, that you are a real, authentic person. They can't see that, oh, wow, today, she's working over here at the hospital, which is not a bad job, but she's working over here at the hospital, and all of a sudden, now tomorrow she's a millionaire. Don't believe the hype that anyone tells you that you have to make believe or you have to use stories for people to buy into you, and that's not the case. Be your true self. Be true to who you are. Be authentic with who you are. Be real. And that's what people will attract to. That's what people will like. People want to know the real journey. People want to understand what you really are going through. And they don't want to believe that it's something that is make-believe. All right, guys? And so as a newbie, one thing you have to understand is gain the confidence that no matter what you post, no matter what videos you do, no matter how many mistakes you make, that's part of the process. And talk about those mistakes. Post those mistakes in your daily posting. You're not perfect, and if you portray that you're perfect, people won't like that. People won't see. They won't even believe it. Hell, they'll just probably scroll past your shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They gonna just scroll. Keep it moving. Hey, girl, how you doing, girl? They just gonna scroll. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that. You want people to really believe you and know you. It took me a long time to get to where I'm at, because when I first came online, some of the people that I started working with, they would, tell me, oh, just say this and say that. And for me, being the person that I am, it's hard for me to do that. So I never fell into the trap of, talking about someone that I am that I really wasn't, and I never post things that I wasn't really doing, because that's just not who I am. And so if anything that you guys can get off of this live video, it's a real live training, real short, sweet, and to the point, is that I want you to be true to who you are. I want you to be yourself. I want you to understand where you are. I want you to understand what you are capable of investing in yourself. I want you to understand what you are capable of implementing daily with your life process, because it is a process. And owning your own business, whether it's online or traditional, is a process, and it's something that you have to commit to. So regardless of whoever told you you're going to come on here and be a millionaire overnight, screw them, because that is a lie. This is a lifestyle change, and it is something that you have to believe into. And I want you to document this journey. If you're not documenting the journey, no one knows what's happening. No one can believe, hey, Paulette, what's up, what's up? no one can believe that you are doing the things that you're doing if you're not showing it. Because remember, when you talk about millionaire status, when you talk about being this successful entrepreneur, it is a lifestyle change. That's what it is. And so if it means that you work your 9 to 5 and then you come home and work your business, talk about working your 9 to 5 and then come home and do your business. Because there's someone else out there working their 9 to 5 and then coming home and doing their business. And the thing about it is, they may not believe that they can do it, but they see you and they see your story and they see your struggle and they see you working and they see you being committed and they see the success, and that's what's going to keep them going. So if you haven't gotten anything out of this message, the best that I can tell you all to do is be true to who you are. Own your moment. Don't make up stories about what you're doing and how great something is if you don't know it. If you haven't used your product, if you haven't used your service, if you haven't tried it on you and your family and all of the above, then don't sell someone else on something that you don't know is true. Be very authentic to who you are in yourself, and understand that if you're not using it, your audience is not going to use it as well. If your audience don't believe it and believe in you, they're going to tell you, ha, peace out. They're gonna chunk them deuces. All right, so from today, what I need you to do is commit to where you are, commit to the process, commit to the moment, own the moment. And if that means you're in a moment where you're learning, learn it. That means that you're investing money monthly. Invest money monthly. Hey Maurice, how you doing? Invest money monthly to learn it, right? If that means that you have to do the technical work, take the time to do the technical work. But what I need you guys to do, and what I need you guys to understand, is that if you own where you are, you're going to be super, super, super successful. And that is something that I can vouch for. I can it's so many stories that I can give, but it's not about me. I'm like super excited to have an opportunity to talk about my process and where I'm in the journey. No, I'm not a 6-figure earner. Do I want to be one? Oh, yes, indeed I do. And am I going to be one? Oh, most definitely. But I'm owning where I am right now. Where I am right now is becoming a better leader, is becoming a better teacher, is becoming a better coach, so that I can show others where I have been and where they can go. And that's where you have to understand where your moment is. If you're a newbie and you have to learn, it's super cool. Learn, but invest those 2 to 3 months and learn. Invest those 2 to 3 months in who you are and in yourself, and stop letting people tell you this is not going to work and jump from product to product. All right. So as a newbie, the way you can get sales is be authentic to the process and talk about the journey. When I used to talk about my journey, people wanted to learn more and they wanted to get involved. And that's what you can do. Talk about how whatever product or service that you have is helping you and bettering your life. Talk about how it has changed your life. Talk about some of the things that you do to work this product or service. Talk about some of the obstacles that you go through, because people don't know the obstacles. They buy into all the great stuff. All right. So I got to get out of here because my child is looking at me like, Mom, if you say one more thing, listen, I'm going to turn it around. So they have to see you, hon. I'm going to turn it around so they can see my boo. Listen, there she is. She's the girl that's always behind the camera, but she helps me out so much. And because I am living like my life, and I wanted you guys to I really wanted to be honest and true, that I was going to come on here at 8 o'clock and do this live and talk about being a newbie. Be you, be true to who you are, be very authentic, because that's what everyone wants to see. All right, so I wish you guys much success in your business. If you need to learn how to build your Facebook page, if you need to learn how to do some copywriting, how to do the psychological triggers that are going to get people to look at you, you need to join my 5-day workshop. It is a 5-day free workshop on me because, like I said, I was once a newbie and no one told me this stuff. And it is just like on the sign up page right here on my fan page. Like, it's right here. Just sign up and you guys will get the training right inside of your messenger. You don't have to leave Facebook. It comes to you every single day. You get to see me every single day and you get to learn. And the crazy part about it is, if you do what you're supposed to do and you implement, you can earn while you learn. That's the super part about this entire workshop. So hope you guys enjoy it. Join the workshop, own your moment, love your moment, and I wish you guys much success. This is Ebony Cruz from successwithebonycruz.com. Check it out!